begin this hour with breaking news just into CNN. The Georgia prosecutor leading the state's election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump is now disqualified.
As if things couldn't get any worse for Democrats and the mainstream media, the last court case that they were holding hopes on for getting back at Trump, Fani Willis just got disqualified.
CNN's Caitlin Polance is here with more. Caitlin, what can you tell us about this? This is just coming in the last several minutes. This is a big development.
A big development, and a big development that Donald Trump has wanted for a long time. That case against him in Georgia, the criminal case where it's accusing him and several others of a racketeering conspiracy related to the 2020 election, it's already been paused. Now it's not even backburnered. This is a case that will be dead in the water because the Georgia Court of Appeals is now saying that Fani Willis, the leader of the prosecution against Donald Trump, the district attorney in Fulton County, Georgia, she should be disqualified from being able to bring that case. The Georgia Court of Appeals is saying that it's a significant appearance of impropriety caused by the conduct of a public prosecutor. That is Willis, how she behaved, how she was speaking about the case, about Trump publicly, about how she was having a relationship with the top prosecutor that was concealed in this, a man named Nathan Wade. All of that, previously, the trial level judge had looked at and said, Fani Willis can stay on this case. We're not dismissing the indictment. But the Court of Appeals is now taking another look and saying, no, the trial judge was wrong. Fani Willis should be disqualified from continuing to lead this case. It would be a long process, or it will be a long process to replace her, which is why I say this case is dead in the water. This case is dead in the water now without Fani Willis, the person who was leading this case against Donald Trump in Fulton County. And just to keep tabs on how many cases there are against Donald Trump criminally, the other two in federal court, January 6th, and classified documents, those are dismissed. And then the additional case in New York City where he was set to be sentenced, that sentencing is now not happening. So as Donald Trump enters the presidency, each of these courts that is handling a criminal case is essentially removing that issue from him to have to deal with in any period of time in the near future.
All right, Caitlin Polance, thanks for that added perspective.
Let's review how we got here.
Tonight, more trouble for Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, the leader behind the Georgia indictment of former President Donald Trump and 18 others.
Willis is accused of having an improper relationship with one of her top prosecutors, an accusation that could put the entire case in jeopardy.
Atlanta News First anchor Carly Burnett live for us tonight here in studio. Carly, the state Senate now getting involved.
Alan, Savannah, we have been talking about this now for several weeks. It seems like there's almost a new update every day at this point. And 1 week from today, District Attorney Willis will have to answer to that alleged relationship in writing ahead of a February 15th hearing ordered by a judge into the matter. The committee would look into allegations of an improper relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who was hired by Willis. Motions filed against her claim she paid him an inflated sum and that the two took expensive trips together on that salary.
Now, with all this proof leaking out, do you think she would at least say, look, I'm sorry, my fault, my bad, please forgive me, let's move on, or anything like that? No. Guess how she responded?
Paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one.
Willis did not mention Wade by name nor deny an alleged affair, but claimed race is behind the scrutiny of Wade's appointment and that $650,000 in legal fees Wade has been paid so far is legitimate, despite critics who say both have allegedly benefited from the cash by taking lavish vacations together. But Willis claims Trump and others have attacked her for being a black woman in power.
First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one?
Democrats, they can never admit they're wrong. They just simply play the victim card once again.
Where did you get it? You know, as a Christian woman, I understand persecution, but I will not sit here and be persecuted.
I booked lots of cabins.
Did you go to a cabin with Miss Willis ever?
Ever?
Ever.
No.
You've never gone to a cabin with this
No.
I'm not going to judge your journey. It is your fantasy. Wow! Okay!